The title of this one is Your Ambitions Are Too Low.
For those that have been keeping up with my flat viewing series recently, it's time to give you an update. Over the past few weeks, I've been viewing flats in London relentlessly. The ones I've posted online are probably about an eighth of the amount that I've actually viewed. Needless to say, finding a flat in London that we like has been very, very tough. Which leads me on to the fact that we have officially stopped the search. And no, not because we have found the right flat. My tenancy is coming to an end literally in just a few days. And my boyfriend's was coming to the end in a month, so we really had to have found a flat by now, but we just haven't. He fortunately has been able to extend his tenancy by another couple of months. However, I couldn't do that with mine, so I am going to be moving back home at age 29. I know there are two types of people in this world. One type which are thinking, oh cool, moving back home for a couple of months, that'll be nice. And the other half which are like me, which is, oh my fucking god, I cannot bear the thought of moving back home for a couple of months. No disrespect to my family, absolutely love them to bits, but when you've lived on your own for 3 years and you're a very independent person who likes a lot of their own space, moving in with anyone, but let alone back to your family home, sounds like hell. There was no real other option. There was always going to be a month that I was probably going to move back home anyway. It's just turned from 1 month to 3 months. But I would 100% rather wait and find our dream flat than settle for a flat that's not nice. So stay tuned for the...
Right, this girl, because obviously I saw this video prior to this, said one key thing, and I thought, what the fuck? Like, some people really need to check what they say and check their ambitions and that. Let me just peel it back a tiny bit.
To your family home sounds like hell. There was no real other option. There was always going to be a month that I was probably going to move back home anyway. It's just turned from 1 month to 3 months. But I would 100% rather wait and find our dream flat than settle for a...
Dream flat? How can your dream be living in a fucking flat? Like, your dream home should be a fucking mansion on the hills and your nearest neighbor is a mile away. You know, you've got a Ferrari on your drive, you got a swimming pool, you got a cinema room in the basement. How the fuck can your dream be a flat? You're not aiming high enough. And this is the problem. When you set dreams and when you set your goals and aspirations to having a flat, well, that's all you're fucking gonna achieve, rude boy. There's hardly... Listen, if we lined up every millionaire on planet Earth, yeah, in the history of time, since the beginning of time, I guarantee you there's probably only 0.1% of them that didn't have a dream of being a millionaire and became a millionaire. I'm not talking about man that win the lottery. I'm not talking about some idiot that gambles. I'm talking about someone that's earned money from, you know, doing whatever business venture and that became a millionaire. I guarantee if you lined up all of them, there's probably 0.1% of them that, yeah, didn't believe that they could become a millionaire or didn't have that vision and that. But for the most part, you need to have that vision. Me, I know I'm going to become a millionaire. It's not a case of how, it's a case of when. So, put it this way. If your ambitions are, oh, you know, I would love to just have 50 grand in my bank account. Well, you're probably not even going to reach that. 50 grand should be like nothing to you. But your money blueprint is low. Like, I remember when I was in jail, fuck them times there, I used to watch Deal or No Deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, Deal or No Deal used to come on like 4 or 5 o'clock or something like that. And yeah, there used to be people. So how Deal or No Deal works? Let's say, yeah, they got 2 boxes left. So what they do is they go and eliminate boxes and that. And they got 2 boxes left. And let's say one box is worth 100 grand, and the next box is worth, I don't know, 5,000 or something like that. The banker will offer them a box that's worth 30 grand and say, look, give you the 30 grand box right now, instead of you taking the chance of picking the 100 grand box or the 5 grand box. And a lot of people have said it, and they said, oh, you know, £30,000 would be life-changing. Really? Yeah, it's on £30,000 is only life-changing if you're going to spend the money like a fucking jackass. £30,000 is not life-changing money. What are you talking about? Someone give me 30 grand right now. Boom, that's gone. That's a property. Nothing. Even 100 grand. Someone could dump 100 grand in my bank account right now. That is not life-changing money because I'm going to invest it. Now, if I was going to upgrade my lifestyle and that, you know, just start driving a BMW, Mercedes, whatever and that, then yeah, if you're going to spend money and spunk it and that, then yeah, of course it's going to be life-changing and that. So when I used to hear, like looking back on it now, because I didn't think about this at the time, looking back on it now, anyone that thought 30 grand, and obviously this was 12 years ago on that, but inflation ain't that much. Looking back on it now, people that think 30, 40 grand and that was life-changing money, it's just because they're not going to do anything viable with it. They're not going to do anything responsible with it. So that's why it's life changing, because they're gonna upgrade their lifestyle. Certain people right now, yeah, if they get the moment they come into 100 grand, they're thinking about this holiday, that holiday, this holiday, that holiday, and that. I met a tenant, some older woman, like my mum's age, 50 something and that. She said she had a property before. Every now and then I'll come across a tenant that used to have their own property, or at least will share that with me. And this woman had her own property, and something to do with her ex-husband, they broke up, whatever, and that, innit? She said she had the option to buy another property, but she decided to live her life. She said decided to go to Turkey and take her sons with her and buy all designer gear and that. What are you doing? What are you talking about? Now she's in a fucking shitty council house in fucking Blackthorn in Rosscroft, Northampton. If you don't know Northampton, have you heard of it? There's this place called Blackthorn. They call it Smackthorn. Yeah, Smackthorn. So you know what the fuck that means, innit? Anyway, man, these people, man, they ain't got no ambition, man. Anyway, man, that's it, man.